So out of the two songs, what would you think went better?
Minuet, probably the first one.
The first one, yeah, I agree. Why is that?
Two.
Sure, yeah, and things kind of go from one thing to another. I thought the first one sounded really nice. I thought you guys had a nice sense of rhythm, and you had a nice sense of clarity of where things are. Definitely listening to your sound, intonation, trying to listen more with those pitches. Here, whenever we have like same rhythmic phrases together, try to match that as much as possible. More air throughout is going to help produce a more warmer sound. Can I just hear you guys play right here? One has E, one has D. One, right? That's great. Spot check all the way throughout. Make sure that you have some sounds going on. I thought rhythm was pretty decent right here. Let's hear very last note. One, right? It's starting to get there. Can you hear the wavers? And some of that, okay, put your bells up again. Okay, when you do that, you went, okay, watch out for your earlobes, because I don't want to smack your teeth. We have a conflicting, no, keep it up. You have a conflicting airflow going on. No. You were like here, like this, and we had this air coming here, this air coming up here, and this was fighting. Try to keep your bells away from each other so we can have a better sound. Now, obviously, we still have to keep listening for that sound. You can hear when it was in there and when it wasn't, right? So usually when it wasn't, we had a slower air, then we had to keep pushing it back in. And really think about how much we have to do, make sure that we have all this proper stuff going on along the way with this. Now, over here, this is just a rhythm thing. And you can correct this with metronome, because you practice with metronome every day, right? Okay, practice more, all right, so that you can make sure that all these things happen. And I think at the end of this, you automatically, oh, we're here, okay, bang, and you just kind of started, and you didn't really think. Think about your rhythm. If we have, because we have two contrasting things from Minuet to the hunting song. Because this line, let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Was that better? Right? It's just getting in the right mind frame. Because I knew that you could do this. Is what I heard you do over here. But again, it's just thinking before playing, and just concentrate on a rhythm on what.
Sorry. I'm just finishing up something here I'm writing. Okay, thank you for playing today. I want to start at the beginning again. And watch your rhythm at that beginning section right here. So especially right here with the 8 notes. So we count ta and ta. So you guys are going to do 1, 2, and 3. Make those 8 notes a little bit quicker, okay?
I think I know what I was doing wrong. I was counting to 4 because it's 3, 4.
Ah, yes. Make sure.
I just realized that.
Yeah, make sure to look at the time signature before we start. So can we just you start over again right here for me and make sure we get the ta, ta, di, ta, or 1, 2, and 3, okay?
Start
From the beginning, yeah, on the G. G. So let's slow this part down. So ta, 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 like that. Can you tap your foot? So every tap is a quarter note. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Just start on the E for me right there. So E. Yep, now make sure you play another F. So E, 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 F, F, G, A. Yep, that was better. Keep going. 2. Do, right here. C, C, D, E. And keep going. Ta. Yep. So another thing I would tell you is try to make the horn angle a little bit up farther. And I teach 5th grade. You're a 5th grader, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a lot of my trumpets, they want to rest it on their belly. They kind of, and rest it up there. So I'm always working on getting them up there. Get those arms out too. If you kind of chicken wings, you don't want to hold it with your body. A lot of people try to do this, and then that makes it fall down. So I always tell my kids, let's take up space, show everybody that I'm here, okay? Now, and I would raise this just maybe a little bit higher for you. Can you take a bigger breath at the beginning? So fill up your belly with air. So you want to make yourself fat with air. And then as you play, your belly goes back in. You can't really do that, but let's pretend. If you have that visual in your mind, that helps. Try to try. Big breath. Try it again. I think if you use more air, that'll help a lot. Can you play any louder? Fill up this room. Try it again. And what I would do is open up your mouth to breathe. A lot of people try to breathe through their nose, so open up your mouth and keep more in. Yep. Can I see this for just a second? Sounds like, yeah.
Like I can keep them really very well.
Yeah, it might be able to not get the clicker on there. One thing that I do sometimes too is when you take your valves out, you can wash them off with soap and water. I don't know if you've ever done that. And there's a little brush too you can buy, a valve brush. We have our students buy that, but just get a bunch of soap, put it in your hand, use a valve brush, and they're like maybe $2 or $3 at Raymond's. Kind of brush it off, rinse it, and then that'll usually keep it from clicking. You might want to try that. It's kind of fun. Anyway, overall, really good. I think I would the main thing is watch your rhythm, tap your foot so you can keep the beat going, and I always look for what's the hardest part of the song and however fast you can play that, that's the tempo. So that might mean you need to slow down on the quarter notes, because that's the easy part. Okay? But thanks for playing today. You did a great job. Keep on practicing.